Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my reading journey. Today I'm reading the last part of The Last of Troubadours. So, hope you're all doing great. We are beginning. She used to smuggle extra grub into my school basket. I'm speaking of aunt Caroline, said King James. I'm going over to Friar City today, and I'll ride back by your ranch tomorrow. I'll draw 2,000 out of the bank, $2,000 out of the bank there and bring it over to you. And I'll tell Brandshaw to let you have everything you want on credit. You are bound to have heard the old saying at home that the Jackson country revises, and kings would stick closer by each other than chestnut bars. Chestnut bars. Double R. Well, I'm a king yet. Whenever I run across a revises, this. I'm a king yet. Whenever I run across a revis. So you look out for me alone about sundown tomorrow, and don't worry about nothing. Shouldn't wonder if that dry spell don't kill out the young grass. Old Man Ellison drove happily ranchward. Once more, the smiles filled out his wrinkles, very suddenly, by the magic of kingship and the good that lies somewhere in all hearts. His troubles had been removed. On reaching the ranch, he found that Sam Galloway was not there. His guitar hung by its boxking string to a hackberry limb, moaning at the gulf breeze blew across its masterless strings. The Kiowa endeavored to explain. Sam, he catch pony, said he, and say he ride to Frio City. What for no can damn seb. Say he come back tonight, maybe so, that's all. As the first stars came out, the troubadour rode back to his haven. He pastured his pony and went into the house, his spurs jangling martially. Old Man Ellison sat at the kitchen table, having a tin cup of before supper coffee. He looked contented and pleased. Hello, Sam, he said. I'm darn glad to see you back. I don't know how I managed to get along on this ranch anyhow before you dropped in to cheer things up. I'll bet you've been skylarking around with some of them Frio City gals. Now, that's kept so late. And then Old Man Ellison took another look at Sam's face and saw that the minister had changed to a man of action. And while Sam is unbuckling from his waist Old Man Ellison's six-shooter that the latter had left behind when he drove to town, we may well pause to remark that anywhere and whenever a troubadour lays down the guitar and takes up this word trouble, This word trouble is sure to follow. It is not the expect thrust of Athos, nor the cold skill of Aramis, nor the iron wrist of Porthos that we have to fear. It's the Gascon's fury, the wild and academic attack of the Troubadour, this word of D'Artagnan. An academic attack. An academic attack. I done it, said Sam. I went over to Frio City and do it. I couldn't let him put that skibunk on you, Uncle Ben. I met him in Summer's saloon. I knowed what to do. I saw a few things to him that nobody else heard. He reached for his gun first. Half a dozen fellows so. Half a dozen fellows saw him do it, but I got mine unlimbered first. 3 doses I gave him, right around the lungs, and the saucer could have covered up all of them. Oh, God, he killed them. He won't bother you anymore. This is King James you speak of? Asked Old Man Allison while he sipped his coffee. You bet it was. And they took me before the county judge and the witnesses. What I saw him draw his gun first was all there. Well, of course, they put me under $30 bond to appear before the court. But there was 4 or 5 boys on the spot, ready to sign the bail. He won't bother you anymore, Uncle Ben. You ought to have seen how close them bullet holes was together. I reckon playing a guitar as much as I do must kind of limber. A fellow's trigger finger up a little, don't you think, Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben's. Then there was a little silence in the castle, except for this spluttering of venison steaks, spluttering of venison steak that the Kiowa was cooking. Sam, said Old Man Ellison, stroking his white whiskers with a tremulous hand. Would you mind getting the guitar and playing that Holy Polomita piece of once or twice? It always seemed to be kind of soothing and comforting when a man started and fagged out. There is no more to be said except that the title of the story is wrong. It should have been called The Last of the Barons. There never will be an end to the Troubadours. And now and then, it does seem that the judge, there never will be an end to the Troubadours, and now and then it does seem that the jingle of their guitars will drown the sound of the muffled blows, muffled blows of the pickaxes and trip hammers of all the workers in the world. That's the sad ending of this story. I recognize that, which is great. But anyway, tomorrow we will continue with the new story. See you tomorrow, guys, and thank you for joining. Bye.